Welcome to Happy Hour, brought to you by Best Damn Bookkeeping. I don't remember if this was Clay or Derek Davis that had suggested, like, why don't we just do a business mastermind with like a quarterly outdoors event? This was another thing Ben and I bull masturbation business. Ben said, this is just how we're going to refer to Ben in the future for the rest of the time. Like, oh yeah, like our buddy Ben that runs the bull masturbation business. This is his new persona, whether he likes it or not. He's no longer like the sewer and drain cleaning expert. His alter ego that he uses to have fun with cold callers is now his main gig, as far as I'm concerned, even though it's all made up. But he and I were going down this path of like, how are we going to do a quarterly business owner event and take out all the business stuff? It's only going to be the fun stuff. Because when we did the ice fishing event, like multiple people that were there had said like, this is the best business event I ever went to. And I was like, oh, it's not even supposed to be. We're just supposed to be ice fishing. But if you put a bunch of business owners together, whether we're ice fishing, whether we're Boundary Waters canoe trip, whether we're duck hunting, whether we're deer hunting, no matter what, deer hunting gets a little tricky because a lot of times you're by yourself. But Ben and I were trying to figure out like what that cadence of like maybe a quarterly event is that we could hold. And like, you don't have to be the most outdoorsy person, but you got to be kind of like rugged and outdoorsy, or you're probably not going to like enjoy freezing your ass off or being all wet or whatever it is. But we were thinking like between an ice fishing event, like a Boundary Waters canoe trip where you can get like 8 folks onto a campsite for a while and you're just out in the middle of nowhere. And then a duck hunting, I think would be good. You can get quite a few rednecks.
Yeah,
you can get down south and get a bunch of people in a duck blind, and most of duck hunting is bullshitting until the ducks fly in. Yes, so I think that might be a thing, like structured events, but no business agenda at all, but only like business people allowed, because the business stuff is just going to happen. And so I not that I dislike, or maybe I do dislike. I don't know if I dislike all the intentional business activities, but I know for sure I like all the non-intentional ones. I'm really good at those. So I think we're just going to make some events where it's just like, we're all just going to get together and hang out, and therefore awesome stuff is going to happen. And we're going to hunt and fish. There's probably an ocean fishing event in there once a year too. That would be the other thing.
I was going to say, get like a head boat and just rent a head boat with like 25 people or something.
Yeah. You get an ice fishing event, a Boundary Waters canoe trip, ocean fishing somewhere, or like salmon fishing on the Great Lakes, or something like some big fishing event like that, and then a duck hunting event. Three or 4 trips a year, business owners only / business owners and like, core folks. No agenda.
I like it. I think it'd be a hit, actually.
Happening. I don't know who's going to organize it. Angela, we need a VA on this. Hey, home service heroes. Thank you guys so much for tuning into our home service happy hour content today. I sure hope you learned a little something, and I sure as heck hope that it was entertaining. If you did find it fun and entertaining, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel for more cool, fun, entertaining business content. And speaking of which, stay tuned. There's a little more here and a little more right here. Check it out.